Welcome back to Showbiz India's Chat. My name is Tarun Shetty, joined with the lovely Reshma and Tasneem. Thanks to everybody for tuning in and leaving comments on social media. Today's topic is Bollywood stars who cross over to America. They're pioneers like Persis Kambata from Star Trek, Kabir Bailey from James Bond's Octopussy. So many are popping up everywhere in American TV and film. Can somebody please tell me why Bollywood stars want to break in America? I think it's ego, but somebody please help me. Reshma, please.
I have to agree with you, Tarun. I think partially Hollywood is the mecca of entertainment. So everyone wants to be a part of Hollywood. And like you rightly said, these forgotten names like Persis Kambata, she went bald for her look. That was really radical in those days to have her do something like that. And Kabir Bedi, who's just so gorgeous. He's damn good looking. He became a Sardar and he did quite a bit and then he kind of faded out. I think the first successful crossover was probably Aishwarya Rai, but I think she's my least favorite because in Pink Panther, I didn't like her performance at all.
I completely agree with you. You know, she played a criminology expert. The only crime was her agreeing to do that movie. It set us back like 10 years at least. Tasneem, what about you? Favorites?
My favorite is Irfan Khan. He's such a brilliant actor already in Bollywood that when he decided to cross over, he was very smart and picked films like Life of Pi, Slumdog Millionaire, and The Notebook, and they were roles in movies that he just shined in. They were excellent. And even in movies like Jurassic World or Spider-Man, where his roles were much smaller, he still played characters that were pivotal to the film. And I think that was just so smart and so brilliant. That's why he was just the talented actor that he was. My least favorite, I would say, is Malika Sherawat. And it's not anything to do with her acting, but I think she just chose...
Malika crossover in? I don't even remember her.
She did a Jennifer Lynch movie called Hiss, and then she did an international project with Jackie Chan called The Myth. So she's working with these big names, but the projects are just not good. So I feel like it doesn't do anything for her when she does cross over.
Don't you feel like in some roles, it takes you out of the performance? Like, for example, I loved Amrish Puri in Indiana Jones. He was a seamless transition. But like Reshma said, Aishwarya Rai, you were like, what am I watching here?
You know, honestly, I have to just say, I just remembered another person who I felt like his talent was wasted and I had no idea why he decided to cross over was Mr. Amitabh Bachchan himself with that Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
My boy, smells so good. Look at him.
I mean, he's such a great talent. And I was like, what are you doing in this movie? Why are you acting like that? It's almost like they overact when they're in Hollywood because they want to prove themselves.
Follow-up question, will Indian actors here go to Bollywood?
Well, I think that one did, right? What was his name? Sylvester Stallone did something?
Gambak's Ishq with Akshay Kumar and Kareena Kapoor.
Yeah, and Denise Richards were in it, and they were, I thought it was a joke.
So Stallone's over there driving a rickshaw like in a Bollywood movie, just blending in seamlessly?
I don't even remember I think the producer just took them for, honestly, the name of it. I do like some of the Hollywood artists who went to India, especially the singers. Akon did that song with Shah Rukh, and that was really catchy. And I like Kylie Minogue and with Akshay Kumar also. So I feel like the singers have done a great job crossing over from Hollywood to Bollywood, but I guess no one's really acted in a substantial role in Bollywood.
Even last year, I believe Will Smith was in Student of the Year 3, and that was huge. It was so random and so huge.
I think they just take him for the big name for hoping to get an international crowd.
You can't blame him. So I think we're in agreement. The music is great. Actors need some work, but hopefully it'll change.
I think they all just want to achieve what Priyanka has somewhat achieved. I don't know. Maybe that's why they try to transition. Maybe that's their goal, but I also don't know why they would want to come here. They're like the kings of their kingdoms over there. So why come here to get lesser roles and small roles where they're kind of like completely subjected to these like specific categories?
Crossing over and also marrying American actors. It's not just stopping in movies. They're crossing over all the way.
Well, Priyanka Chopra can't help it if she's just smoking hot. That's Tarun.
Sure.
I think their accents really hold them back. Like one of the most recent ones that I can think of is Deepika in the Vin Diesel movie, Triple X, I believe. And I know the girl is stunning and she stood out because she's so stunning, but her accent, I just thought it just really takes you out of it, like Tarun said.
Well, but that's the sad part, which is another story altogether. Indian accents are not very pleasing, I guess, to the ear. But one minute you have a British accent or Australian accent, we all love it. So that's something to think about.
Hey, speak for yourself, Reshma. Nothing turns me on than a sweet Indian accent, singing me to sleep. I love it.
All right.
I think we all shared some great viewpoints. Thanks, Reshma and Tasneem. Everyone at home, don't forget to like us and add us on social media.
And tell us who you think was your favorite, or if you hated someone. We love to hear all your comments, and we actually read all your comments. Thanks, guys.